Yo, welcome back to Leaping Lotus Tarot. My name is Addison. I've got the Angels of Abundance Oracle here that I'm going to dive right into to get us started here, and then I'm going to get into the Wee Moon Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you sharing your beautiful, unique soul energy with me. Helps me deliver readings that resonate for people. Masculine and feminine energies are interchangeable. Take them how they resonate for you. Leave what doesn't for somebody else. What does Leo need to hear? Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and in your future. So with that, let's go ahead and dive into the tarot and see what more we can find out about these financial considerations, perhaps. Tell me more about Leo needing to pay themselves first. Looks like I'm using like a tiger eye here, by the way, for the crystal. Okay, right away we have Seven of Air. Seven of Air would be Seven of Swords. So when I asked for clarification about how Leo needs to pay themselves first, we got a card of deception, perhaps. The verbiage on this particular card is community council. So you may be involved with some sort of group or on some type of board meeting type vibe here. You may be around people that you're having to collaborate with that you may not necessarily fully agree with. We have One of Water sort of sideways. Water is life. So this would be like Ace of Cups. So I almost get that you're having to collaborate with people that maybe perhaps aren't on the same wavelength as you. You may have certain values and emotions around things that aren't the same as theirs. Tell me more about the pay yourself first, though. Six of Earth, Six of Pentacles reversed, abundance. So something about you not being, maybe you're not being fully authentic in this situation with kind of that Seven of Air. You're not speaking your truth perhaps on something. And you may have certain beliefs about how things should be done. We've got a woman here in this, it's kind of like a garden. It's very interesting how this artwork is depicted, but there's, looks like avocados and pumpkins and, you know, tomatoes, perhaps, squash. She's sitting here and she's got a basket in her lap and she's got her arms up to the sky, and that's a very fiery sun too. I think somebody has a way of dealing with things or views how things should be done, and having to be in this collaborative, generous energy with other people, something about it is either not being received well or it's not, they're just, people are not on the same page with it. We've got Ten of Air. This is Ten of Swords, but it's reversed. Prana, breath of life. So I'm getting that maybe somebody you found out was talking badly about you behind your back, and you may have to kind of be forced to collaborate with this person, and you may not want to, but it's sort of like you have to in a sense, but your emotion's not entirely there behind it. Your emotion's not fully on board because it wasn't upright, it was sideways. So why is your emotion not fully on board? We have the Sun reversed, life force. This person may be very draining on your energy. They may just not be somebody that you can really collaborate with, and you're kind of forcing yourself to have to, and you really shouldn't, because I don't think that's it for you. Like, I don't think that forcing yourself to work with people who are zapping your life force or draining you or depleting you, or you feel like they're not being transparent and have just different emotions, different viewpoints than you. I'm getting that you don't really need to force yourself to collaborate with them. And it says pay yourself first too. So with that Six of Pentacles, that's like that generosity and that sharing, and it was reversed. So it's like, yeah, pay yourself first. Make yourself your own priority and not trying to force a connection or relationship with this person if it's just not in harmony. It's just not compatible. What else do we need to know about what you should do? I'm not really here to tell you what you should do, but what is it that your intuition is telling you that you should do that you're not doing? Or a better way to address this connection or situation without causing, you know, like a Five of Wands or like a Seven of Wands, like a conflict energy. Calling in the directions, air, priestess mother. Very interesting. The moon, lunar power. So I'm getting told basically here that you need to follow your own intuition. You got to follow your own path. Call in your spirit guides to help guide you in the direction of where you need to go. And you kind of do know, okay? Your intuition's strong here. It's not so elusive as you think it is, the answer to what you're trying to solve here. Seven of Cups reversed, Seven of Water reversed, Moon circle sisters. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of like, there are a lot of options, but you don't need to have so many options. You just really need to get clear on the one thing that you do want to do. What is that? You may not need to collaborate with people to do it. You know, people are helpful in getting you to where you need to go, but you have a lot of your own power and intuition and insight into what you should be doing, and you just really need to trust your gut around it. And, you know, the Seven of Cups is like many options, but with it being reversed, it's like there still may be like a lot of options, but it's like get clear on one, get clear on the path, get clear on your direction, right? Calling in the direction, calling in your spirit guides to help sort of validate your instinct. We have Five of Earth reversed, Five of Pentacles reversed, healing ourselves. So I think you are healing yourself, or you're finally coming to this point of acceptance and realization that you can do it. You've got this. You can do it. You may have felt rejected by this person, especially if you found out that they were talking bad about you behind your back. That kind of left you feeling out in the cold and made you feel rejected and like not fitting in. And you're realizing that doesn't matter. What people say and what people think about you really doesn't matter. If you're truly being authentic to yourself and giving your gift, then things are going to work out for you. And if you're following your intuition, and it's all going to be okay. And you don't really need to worry about others' perceptions around what you're doing or what you want to do, because it's you. Only you can really know what's best for you. And you have to be okay with coming to that decision and coming to that realization with that Seven of Cups reversed. There's one thing, and it's you. It's yourself. Pay yourself first. I'm loving the independence of this reading. It's very cool. Anything else we need to know about the main character here? This person that's needing to embrace more of an independence and feeling like they have to not be reliant on the opinions of others as much to come to decision making. Anything else we need to know? Natural balance, Wheel of Life, Wheel of Fortune, endless possibilities. So it's kind of funny that like we had the Seven of Cups reversed, and I was saying like, no, there still is an option to do whatever you want, but to get clear about one, this is like, you will be successful in whatever it is that you choose. The Wheel of Fortune is like, you create your own fate. You design your own destiny. And this card is super beautiful because if you look, it's like there's a wolf at the top, like in the snow. So it's almost like that, the lone wolf, right? That solo leader, that solo strength. We have a lion at the bottom. Lion is strength. So we've got lion energy here. We got wolf. We've got dolphins on the side. Beautiful. That kind of makes a lot of sense with that sort of Ace of Cup energy that we had coming through earlier. There's a bird flying, like independence, freedom. It's almost like there's kind of a magician here or something like that energy, and there's a rainbow. So it just, again, with the, I mean, in each of these corners, there's like little mystical creatures. There's like almost like a star energy type of person there. So again, that intuition, following your own mission, your own idea of what is going to work for you in on your path. I mean, it's your life. You get to choose. So these, I think, just fell out. I had these sitting here and it was spilling. So let's put them back in the deck and let's just go ahead and go through one more time. Final messages, final advice, final perspectives for this person regarding this situation where they're being called by their spirit guides to embrace the independence of this, the lone wolfness of this. I'm glad we had that lion card come out too, with this being Leo reading. That's kind of perfect. What else? Anything else that we need to know? Any more advice or validation for this independent path? This riding the waves, Four of Cups. It's still going to be a journey. Even though I get the sense that you're still going to collaborate with people. You're still going to have to work with people. I mean, to do anything, you can't do it completely by yourself, but it's almost like you're able to choose more clearly and distinctively like who those people are going to be. So you're riding the waves with, riding through the challenges or for whatever comes up with the right type of people. Conflict is going to rise. It's the nature of life. It's the nature of reality. And it doesn't have to be a problem, especially when you're partnered and teamed up with the right people, the people who are compatible with you. Conflicts and things that arise are much less of a problem, and there can actually even be fun to solve. It's like a puzzle, puzzle games can be fun, but only with the people that you enjoy to do them with, right? If you're working with people that you don't get along with and you don't vibe with, then conflict becomes a lot more stressful very quickly. Eight of Air, Eight of Swords reversed. Goddess consciousness rising. You're definitely coming to a place of moving out of indecision. You're not feeling trapped. You're not feeling indecisive. You're finally getting clear on the next steps you need to take to achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Four of Air, Four of Swords, meditation. So this is going back to the spirit guides. This is going back to your higher self and asking yourself even through meditation, trying to connect with your spirit guides and your higher self to ask, okay, I know that I need to do this a little bit on my own. I know I'm capable of doing it on my own, but A, can you help me with that? Because make sure you have to ask for help. They can't really interfere. You have free will. You have free will always. And so in order for them to interfere, you have to ask. That's your free will in asking to, you're choosing to allow them in to help you. So remember, free will is one of the most important aspects to the nature of this reality. And through meditation, you will become more clear about what it is you want. That maybe with that Seven of Cups again earlier, reversed, you have to get clear on the one thing. Even if there's multiple things that you're wanting to do, there's the one thing of, how do I say it? Let's ask, what is the one thing? What is the one thing? The one thing has two responses. Prayer flags flying, Nine of Air, Nine of Swords. The one thing is getting out of your head and getting into your heart, getting into your soul. The chaos of the mind, the different colors of the impressions that different people and ideas make on you. It's like it's being able to surrender to the chaos of the mind, the ideas of the mind. Like, there's so many things, right? There's so many ways to do it. There's so many options. Am I going to make the wrong decision? Like, is it right or wrong? Is it this or that? Is it here? You know, there's just so many. And it's like, you're really being called to come to the one thing. And the one thing is like, I'm getting here that it's the soul, it's yourself, it's your true self. You find it in meditation, you find it in prayer, you find it in asking for guidance. Um, you're not going to find the answer through thoughts necessarily and forced things. The right things will come through, like through the form of thought. I mean, you still have to use your brain. You're an animal, you're a human. Um, but the information will come to you in more of a like a download. It'll be very clear. It'll come through concisely. It'll come through clearly. It'll come through without the clutter of all these other things going on in the mind, right? This Nine of Airs and Nine of Swords. It's like things of the mind, things that keep you up at night. And this is prayer flags flying, remember too. So that again, like that prayer energy of asking for help, asking for guidance. And we have sisterhood is powerful, Four of Fire, Four of Wands. That's like, you know, collaboration and unity and harmony. I'm not sure if it came out reversed or upright, but since I'm going to take it in, sideways then in this interpretation, because I'm not sure which way it came out. And also too, the imagery on this card is actually sideways anyway, so we're taking it as a sideways interpretation. And I was saying before, you can do a lot of this on your own, but you can also do it with other people. But with the sisterhood, I'm getting, you choose your sisters, you choose who your family is, you choose who it is that you want to work with and collaborate with. And so there is the necessity to have help from other people, but you can choose who those people are. You can choose who you go to war with or go to peace with, right? You can choose that. And so just realize that you will have harmony and collaboration and teamwork, but it's how you choose to do it. It's how you I mean, it's even sweet too. They've all got their arms around each other. There's so much support here. There's no competition. There's no jealousy. There's no insecurity. There's no backstabbing Ten of Swords type of talking behind your back. I mean, these are completely supportive, beautiful women who have each other. And if you're not surrounding yourself with those type of people that you feel that way about, then you're with the wrong team. And so it's okay to change up the team a little bit and start associating yourselves with the people who are on your same frequency, on your same wavelength, on your same path, ones that you relate to and have connections with naturally. You don't have to force it. You don't need to force it. Any final messages from the Angels of Abundance Oracle? No way. Pay yourself first. Again, we started this reading with this card. It's the only one that came out. I love it when Spirit does this. This is clearly the message you need to hear, so I will read it one more time. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So savings could be an important aspect of something that you need to hear, but I'm really getting with the pay yourself first. That speaks for itself entirely. And even the imagery on this card, there's an independent woman. She's got a beautiful necklace on. She's got angel wings. She is in touch with herself. She's in touch with her angels. She realizes she is an angel. She is a higher being. She is a higher, her higher self exists within her at all times. And you know that truly if you're in a state of practicing mindfulness and valuing meditation and things like that. So I'm just getting that the answers are within you. You know who's best for you and who's not for you. And if you feel unclear about anything and you don't have answers to something, or you feel like there's too many options, or you don't know what to do, ask your spirit guides, ask your higher self. The answers are all there within you. You just have to be open enough to be okay with asking for help and sending it up through prayer. There's nothing wrong with that. and it'll all come to you pretty clearly, I think, because you've got it in you. It's all right there. There's nothing you're lacking, right? You just have to be okay with asking for help and associating with the right people, and getting a clear vision of what it is that you want, what sets your soul on fire, and try not to let the distractions of the mind and the chaos of options or other people to infiltrate your harmony, your balance, your own love and acceptance for yourself and your soul and what it is that you want to do. I looked at the time and it was 2020, so I don't know if that was a significant year for you. It was for a lot of people. Maybe that's when a lot of this change in your life was started to catalyze for you, or maybe twos. Maybe you're seeing a lot of twos. Either way, great numbers. I love it when I see synchronicity on the timer, so I always bring it up. It's just something I do. And anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that, Leo, and we will see you next time.